Audio. No audio coming through. That kind of sucks. No audio coming through. That kind of sucks. No audio coming through. That kind of sucks. Hey! Coming through. That kind of sucks. Hey! Coming through. That kind of sucks. Hey! Coming through. That kind of sucks. Okay, here we go. Disco Elysium. I just made it through a rough semester where I was overloaded, taking a couple of graduate courses on top of working full time. And it was a rough time, so I rewarded myself with a copy of Disco Elysium. Alright, let's check out Disco Elysium. The reward for getting through a rough semester. Just downloaded it. I'm going to go check out the options before I start the game, see if there's anything I want to worry about. Seems like fine. Usually like to turn down the music a bit. Turn down the weather a bit. Turn it down. I like to have voices higher than everything else. Sound effects? I don't see anything for that. I will start the game with a tutorial since I've never played it before. And what these other things are, difficulty modes. Objects are automatically highlighted. Hardcore. It's more difficult. Streamer mode replaces certain copyright pieces of music with alternative tracks for safe streaming. Let's go with that. Rich integration, that's what I'm doing. Streamers can create polls so the viewers can influence gameplay. Viewers can vote for their favorite dialogue options and give temporary bonuses and penalties to the streamers' main attributes. I can mess with that. I don't think I'm ever going to have any streamers, more than one or two. They can just tell me what they want. Detective mode off. Alright, let's keep it there. Alright, controls will be good to know. Lock is F1, quick save is F5, escape is pause, mouse, I for inventory, J for journal, M for map, T for font cabinet. I'm just going to put this down. Alright, that's all completed. Let's start a new game. Alright, select archetype. Be a thinker, sensitive, physical, or creative. I think I'm going to go with the the sensitive type. Very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. He's at home. Is their address even the clearest to Yeah.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever? Or do I simply keep on non-existing? Seemed like that would start the game, so I'll go with never, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
We'll keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I want to know more about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Alonzi? Never let me go.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all, Borough.
Visit the ancient Zero home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Inland Empire. It says easy, success. I just have to make some kind of a skill check. Ice rolling in the background for. Let's see. Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Guess that's humanity on Earth. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out. Keep hearing about what's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you
like Earth. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
This will continue.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Made another success. This one was not easy. It was medium, I guess. Okay. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
What am I, drunk here? I'm sleeping off a hangover? Am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Okay, time to open my eyes. Bottle of booze. Hey, looks like I woke up, stood up. Some sort of shitty apartment. Necktie hanging from the ceiling fan. Looks like I can interact with different kinds of objects. Let's put the pants back on. First of all. Not take. Flare cut trousers. Looks like they give me -1 to savoir faire, +1 to electrochemistry. Hold tab to highlight. Oh. Tab all the items I can interact with seem to appear. There's other things with little dots on them. And the shirt I can maybe put on. Well, looks like a painful hangover. Alright, let's take the disco-ass blazer. Alright, what's this on the fan? Guns.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Okay, I got some keys. Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Right? Just gonna jot that down. Sort of a mystery detective game, so might be various clues to uncover. I'm just gonna keep track of everything. Can I get this tie?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Inland Empire is talking to me. Is that some part of my subconscious or something? Okay, so it looks like I can make a skill check with savoir faire. Medium difficulty, so I have a low chance. I have a 28% chance of succeeding in grabbing the tie. Or I could pull the fan or the light bulb chain, or leave. Let's see, how is this game gonna work? I guess we'll try for the skill check first.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Ouch. Why?
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
What's going on with my chest? Apparently I have some kind of health problems on top of being hungover. Choice to grab the tie is now locked. Can I pull on the fan?
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
About the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
Turn the lights off.
The lights are off.
Now we'll grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay, that's enough of that. Put the tie on. Looks like I did. Okay. What else? I got my liquor bottle here. Commodore Red, but it's empty. What is this? Some kind of plant? Or tapes. Oh, it's tapes that have been unwound. Audio tapes. What's playing in the tape player? Full and empty. Something else over here. Stop. Come back. Oh, shoes. Seem to rotate the view at all. It's kind of I can zoom in and out. I guess that's something. Looks like I got a bathroom next door. Get ourselves cleaned up a little bit. Satin shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Well, I guess I would have done that. I must have fierce masculine energy.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
No memory of my face, huh? Let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I want to make sure there's nothing wrong with my
Yeah,
face.
there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, Then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Behold.
Well, there I am.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Yeah, it looks like a late-stage alcoholic.
Too
Seisha.
late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Oh, looks like I got a visitor. Run like a villain. Welcome, Run.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
I guess I'll try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Grinning like a madman. Wonderful.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. Some charm to it.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
And I can make an encyclopedia check. It's formidable. 3% chance. Or an electrochemistry roll with also a 3% chance. Even though that's ranked as impossible. I don't quite understand the statistics involved in probability here. Let's try to stop the expression.
It's too late.
No.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Well. So we can try the other one. Dig deep into my mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Some kind of traumatic past. And I guess we'll let the mirror be for now. Like Villain says, I don't know if you've had any tutorial or what have you, but any white checks can be re-rolled if you put a point into that skill. It's early on, don't worry about doing every white check that you can. Alright, thanks, Ron. This is my first time playing this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just downloaded it. I'm just kind of gradually exploring, clicking on everything for now. Got a whole bathtub full of alcohol bottles. No wonder I was passed out. Tab, I can see things highlighted. I just wish I could move the screen or rotate my view a little bit somehow. The side door, bathroom door, and I got probably this is the front door. Let's see what's through the bathroom before I go out of my apartment here. Looks like Obsequious is here. Welcome. Clicking on the door, doesn't seem to do anything. Does that mean it's locked? Guess we'll head to the front door and stumble out of my shitty apartment. Alright, I'm in some kind of big apartment complex. Stepan Kedra. What did that say? Missed it. Card table here. It's like a little kind of a bar table somebody could sit at, listen to the radio, breakfast. It's highlighted. And on the table, the Lacos by Peace Santique, 28 degrees centigrade, and it's gone. What the hell was that? Oh, looks like there's some money here. Hard to have some money. Revocall, zone of control, 0 degrees centigrade. Ah, that keeps going away before I can read it. It's annoying. There's a way to slow down that stuff in the settings somewhere. What is this? A cupcake or something? Didn't seem to do anything with it. Oh,
Hello, officer.
talking to me? What day is it? Let's check out this calendar. March of 51. Is that 1951? Seemed like it. Listening to disco. I got some kind of an 80s outfit on. Why would it be? Alright, let's talk to this woman.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Class J? Miss Orange Disco Dancer? Young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Officer, what am I, military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by my question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Okay, now authority is talking to me. These must be different parts of my subconscious or something. I don't know what authority is. Got a success telling me I'm a businessman, so I guess I'm gonna roll with that. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Police officer. You gotta be shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Oh, so is she just like a neighbor who lives in my apartment building and I've run into her from time to time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Oh, maybe this is a hotel. That might make more sense given this kind of forum here in the middle of the building. What business have I been on?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Not a lucrative business, but it's honest work. Why don't I remember being a cop? I could say who would let me be an officer, or I could use a suggestion skill, which I have a 42% chance, or if I try the expression on her and let her know that I want her physically. I don't think I'm very attractive at the moment, having just woken up from a nasty hangover. I think I'm gonna try that. Who would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
I'm gonna let that go. Say nothing. Feeling very confident right now.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
Okay, authority. So why don't I remember being a cop?
Could it be because of the drinking?
It seems like the obvious answer. Okay, so my only other option is to hit on her or go away. No, any thoughts from the peanut gallery? What do you guys think I should do here? Run like a villain? Obsequious? Alright, I'm gonna get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They
Oh,
don't
sorry,
like the
run
police
like a villain.
around
I just
here.
saw your message after I already talked to her.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Maybe she actually likes me for some reason. Who knows how I interacted with her in the past.
Goodbye.
Okay, run like a villain says red checks cannot be retried. It's good to know. So I'll have to pay attention to those red checks in the future. Let's check out her ashtray. Nice long stub in the ashtray, still smoking. Seems odd to leave long stub. Alright. So can I just go into other people's hotel rooms? I keep looking around, see what else is up on this level. Newspaper? Rampe de la Monde, a satirical newspaper. Read it? Not really. Seem like much else to do. This is an interesting art style to this game. It almost looks like it's whole thing is like an oil painting instead of just a generic cartoony cell shaded. They have kind of an oil filter. I could go into that woman's room and follow her. I could go into this next door room. What is this red thing happening here?
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Wow. That's my electrochemistry talking to me. I guess that's telling me maybe I have a nicotine addiction. So I have this urge to smoke this butt, huh? Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I don't know, electrochemistry, if you really have my best interests at heart.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Freaking Ty's talking to me? What's going on?
Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
That's kind of what I was just thinking. All right, Volition, you have my attention. These options are great. Should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. Make it priority 1, or I'll think about it. I think I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time.
Fair enough.
And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
Wow. Okay.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Is that right? Okay, let's knock on the next door room here. See who my neighbors are. Hint? And nothing seems to happen. Click on the door. Guess I can't go in there. Let's try the woman's door.
The door is closed.
Knock, knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Ooh.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Hmm. Why are you doing this to me? Don't do this to me.
The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it.
Wow, I am really despondent. Some kind of psychological crisis happening. I really want a cigarette. Horribly hungover. Seems like I might make a bad decision right now. Maybe try the handle of this woman who perhaps in my fevered imagination was flirting with me. Might not have been actually happening, but I think I'm in a bad enough situation that I'm gonna just go with that and see what happens.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna give up. Oh, autosave. That's probably good. Game autosaves for you. Doesn't seem to be much else here, so I'm gonna head downstairs. Actually, before I do that, maybe I should explore the interface here a bit more. So I've got my character icon over here on the left. Looks like I've got a health indicator and a morale indicator. What's this? Oh, that's the character sheet. What's this? Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. Don't seem to click on any of that stuff. Then I've got... Oh, these must be all my sub-skills based on my 4 attribute points here. So I've got a high psyche ability, so that means I've got strong volition and Inland Empire, empathy, authority. These are all those various things that I've been talking to. Got a low intellect, not very logical, don't have an encyclopedic knowledge, and so on. Fairly high physique, looks like I'm pretty tough. There might be drawbacks there if I have a strong electrochemical system. Maybe my addictions and things have a particularly strong influence on me. And I've got fairly low motorics, whatever that is. Looks like that's kind of dexterity or something. My agility, perception, action speed. Alright, so that's my character sheet. What else have I got? A briefcase or a backpack or something? That's my inventory. My clothes that I put on. Looks like I've only got one shoe on. It's a little suspicious looking. My tie. Okay, so the clothes looks like it gives me bonuses to some of my sub skills. So my tie gives me a bonus. My Inland Empire skill. Shirt to my, what's that? Esprit de Corps? Say that? White satin shirt gives me a bonus to conceptualization, but a negative to suggestion. Trousers give me a negative to savoir-faire and a bonus to my electrochemistry. I got the key, the room number. Oh, that's the key I found. It's just the key to my hotel room. What else have I got? What's this? This is my journal. It's Monday. I have a mission to find some smokes and smoke them. Gotta get my hands on some cigarettes and smoke them for those massive bonuses. Find a pack, put it in your hand, equip it in the held slot in your inventory, and the smokes will do the rest. That's my only quest in my journal so far. What else? Anything else down here? Okay, looks like that's about it. Then I'm gonna head downstairs. Map tab in my journal lists all the white checks you can reattempt. That's what Run Like a Villain was telling me before, that I can retry those if I put a point in the skill. Alright, I'm downstairs. I guess the lobby. Looks like there's a little hotel bar here, or a cafe maybe. What is this guy doing? Does he have a dead bird? Cafe bar? There's a door out of here. Kind of a bust. What's over here hanging out? Looks like a window. Tables. This guy's passed out. You alright there, buddy? Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at this table wearing mudcaked boots, rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, circled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Maybe he's hungover too. Wonder if he would mind if I borrowed some of his headache medicine.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Should I try to wake him up? 42% chance. Okay, buddy?
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Alright, well, let's Sleeping Beauty rest, I guess. What's this? Bottle of rum. Oh no, it's being wasted. Nothing I can do with that, though, apparently. Little dining area. Looks like there's a menu there. Must be a restaurant within the hotel. Oh, I started running for some reason. What are these lights? Oh, a karaoke stage. So you put your lyrics for karaoke. Sign on the door. Summer door, closed for the winter. Guess that means it's winter. Oh, I see. Double clicking will make you run. It's pronounced Esprit de Corps. Corps or corpse? Probably core. And what's this? Water cooler. Large bubble. My head is getting weird. Does that mean I need to drink some water? Did I just miss a chance? Oh, here it comes again. Soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. What's this? Fed? What the hell is that? Gives me health though, I guess I'm gonna take it. Healing item gain. It's on the menu. And wipe to clean. Work Monday is right now. What's this door? It's bolted. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300 hours. Talk to this guy. Maybe if I got something to eat, I'd feel a little better.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Just because I'm wearing one shoe and I'm horribly hungover and gross looking doesn't mean you should have disdain for me. I look at a stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to that bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. It's my buddy.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage, 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Well, excuse me. Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know,
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Empathy? Says there's something there. What does that mean? Some attitude of his that I'm picking up on with my empathy? Yes. I think I want to prod him into telling me how much he doesn't like me right now. So I'm... What's this? Okay. Radio playing. Who's this guy in the bomber jacket that he thinks is my buddy by the doors? This guy? Finish checking out the room before I talk to him. What does this sign say? Mess hall for union members. Okay. This thing. Oh, it's a pinball machine. Cool. This lady in the wheelchair.
Hello,
Lena,
sweetie.
cryptozoologist's wife. That's interesting.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. She wants me to talk to this guy too. So that can be arranged.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Him Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Does that guy have a Pokeball stitched onto his bomber jacket?
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this. But why?
Well, I guess that's good. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Right, I guess I'll shake his hand then.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
See?
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Alright, yeah, why not try to use my skill here?
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
That is pretty good. But will I come off like a douche if I call myself Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau? It is very cool, but maybe just a bit too cool.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Why is my horrific necktie talking to me?
Don't worry, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Alright, I guess that's my name now.
Yes, well,
Doesn't even process that, he just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I mean, this guy, yeah, I talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
What?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I
Okay,
haven't.
we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yes?
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Guess that's fair.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
7 days, body in a tree. Here's the thing, Kim. I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
This guy is very understanding.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
Okay, well, I think I picked up some pain pills from that guy passed out on the restaurant bar.
The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do.
Oh, you and your cigarettes, electrochemistry. All right, Kim, how can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, run like a villain would die for Kim Kitsuragi. Guess this is a cool guy then? Good to know this guy.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You mean these white rectangles on my sleeve?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Okay.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, so I gotta report my badge missing. I'm looking for some smokes. And I gotta get the body down. Let's get to it.
After you, officer.
Oh, and I gotta interview that manager. Might as well do that right away. As long as we're here. Oh, good. He's just gonna follow me. It's convenient. Let's see about those pain pills. Can't I find them in my inventory or something? Items? Interact? No. Clothes? Tools? Okay, I could have sworn I took some pills from that guy on the restaurant. See him anywhere. Did I automatically eat him? Okay, the journal is kind of nicely organized here. Why is there hidden stuff? Alright, I'm going to interview the cafeteria manager.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
That's true. Soul is immense, although its cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
Yeah, what should I sing when it comes to that?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that, but I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. Get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
Touché, Inland Empire. Touché.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
I get a new quest from my own subconscious? I guess I did. I gotta sing karaoke with a sufficiently tragic, tape. You can look for tapes that have songs on them. And I need a boombox. Interesting. Right? Let's talk to the manager. Come on, Kim.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
He does have an unimpressive beard. Super weak beard, dude. Got a weak chin, too.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Costello.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, we got her number.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Good thinking, Kim.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions? Maybe. Guy didn't want to talk to me before.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Yeah, this guy definitely doesn't like me. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Wait a minute, did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard, the prey drive says.
It doesn't seem like that would go anywhere. This guy doesn't seem to know anything, so I'm not going to hound him on that.
Oh, thank you.
So, why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Oh, you're avoiding the subject, mister.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Isn't she the one who called in the body, you dipshit?
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person.
Oh.
Certainly sounds like it.
It could be. So I have a successful empathy check. So I'm assuming that means that I realized something true using my insightful people skills here. Maybe he really does have a thing for the Sylvie person. Anyways, where's the body exactly?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
The what now?
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
What is your problem with me? Garte?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero, cop.
Oh, so not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Strike? Ah, the dead body. I didn't actually get it down, did I?
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I just got here, remember? Was there anything else?
That's all for now.
Let's go.
Okay.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
For what?
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Alright.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Got about a quarter of a chance to slip away. I don't even know what real is, though. Let's get some information here.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
His mock aristocratic accent there.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Alright, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Yeah, but what is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get this money you speak of?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Guess I'll show him the money I picked up off of the table upstairs. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Alright, that's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. Now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
But that's horrible.
It is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money.
Really down on my luck here.
He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
Alright, did I just hear my Thai speaking to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
I'm gonna tuck this tie away. Not really comfortable with this being a crazy person business.
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie, sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Again, a very understanding fellow.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Right, what happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Have a home? I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Alright.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Tim says I lived not too far away at Jamrock, then why would I even be staying in this hostel instead of just going home at night? Yeah, I'm up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
It must have some meaning for me, I guess. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
Expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Maybe I could trace the way back somehow to the street and number on a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Well, maybe we should go out to your car and I can use your radio for a second. Before we go check out the body. Get out of here. It's the front door. Go through that door. This was the front. Dialogue options with hold on or wait provide more information before the conversation moves on. That could be good. Alright, we're out in the street. Where is your police cruiser? This thing? Oh, gnarly. Check it out.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Good to know there's some tools there in case I need any. Tap on the gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
All policemen have such cool motor carriages. It's kind of steampunky.
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Okay, but what is a motor carriage?
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
Alright, what's the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Look around.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox,
pick up the
and
radio.
the soft glow. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello,
That's
Alice.
somebody.
Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Can you connect me to the 41st Precinct? Something I need to report. Lost my badge.
Just a second, officer.
Puts me on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, I hear an old man greet me from the radio. Ratty voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4. What's your status? Over.
My status,
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Can you repeat that?
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Look, just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9. Repeat message. Over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
This must be Captain.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Who lost his badge?
Who's all these people on the call?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator, tell him to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Alright, I got some experience points for that.
Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this! Dick Mullen lost his badge!
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over. New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh god, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan! You don't need a gun to have fun! We can still have fun! It's not all over!
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Alright, let's try to pass it off like we did not lose it.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
Oh, of course I didn't lose my fun. Gun! Fuck it, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means. Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do. Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun.
Right.
The biggest one in the world. Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
What? M, what are you packing?
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
It's a single shot armistice kill A9. Over.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Oops.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face the giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he still got his wiener. Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
What is half light?
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Why am I the firewalker? I don't heard anything about that yet. Alright, tell him I'm sorry, it was just banter.
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him
to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters here.
Satellite officer.
I heard him, I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Yeah, this might sound odd, but there's some personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Okay, I guess I'll follow my rhetoric's advice.
That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 here. Over.
So he's not alone. Just want to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read me the name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Okay, I guess I don't want to tip these guys off. I might be crazy, so wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
I also am in need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Well, at least I got some experience out of asking. Okay, no funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
I guess that's all for now.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
The Mullen is my real name?
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
How do I know this is all happening if it's miles away at the precinct office?
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Better head back to the body and start the investigation. What's this?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Here's the whole city, I guess. Like I'm on, is that water over there? Some kind of peninsula, maybe? At least on the shore.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
What's north of here?
Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play.
Closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks.
That's where I gotta get. It's west of here. It's like water.
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day.
What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Etonite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
On that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
Right, what's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
On that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
It's across the distributor.
Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
It's beyond the cool.
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
Interesting. Stratified city. What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side of the canal?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
What is Jamrock?
Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home.
Alright, kind of getting the lay of the land. But where the hood at?
Have a brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed.
What am I doing here?
Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland.
Well, let's look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above all this?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
But I don't have any money, Kim. Been trying to get some. Nobody's helping me out. Alright, let's go check out the body. That's what we're here for. Guess I gotta go back to the... Oh wait. Hole in the gate right over here. Get through. Courtyard. Is that a kid over there playing with the body hanging from the tree? It's kind of gruesome. Kid, why don't you get out of here?
Kuno's got this!
12-year-old kid throwing rocks at a body in a tree. How about them apples?
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Appa Gimpy? Hey kid, word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
It's loving in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
This little prick.
Shits himself?
The
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
What the... Kim, what should we do here?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
First of all, I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Hey, the kid's talking in third person.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Sounds like Cujo, something you'd call a rabid dog. So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Thing behind the fence? Isn't it just another kid over there?
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Thanks.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the question, kid.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
God.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Can try to shut him down physically, but not very good odds here. Should I just talk to him? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this? How do I tell if it's a red option or a white option? If it's red, does it have that sort of orange highlighting on it? Is that what you meant? Run like a villain? I'd only have this one chance at trying to shut this kid down physically. So I guess I'm gonna give it a go. Green? Is that good? No! Just cold cocked that little 12-year-old kid.
Thunk. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
Alright.
Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
Well, that should get his attention.
What?
Okay, everybody calm down.
Officer, you need to calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
That's what I just said. Everybody calm down.
For heaven's sake, he thinks, this has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
Okay, pig.
Oh, something happened when I punched him.
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd planned.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yikes, well, that's a little concerning.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Legendary difficulty empathy check to figure out what's going on with this kid. Here, let's try that.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Kuno, you think you can turn the Kuno thing down for a moment and let's talk like normal people?
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of the reactor.
Is that a rhyme? Kid's a little rapper.
Kuno gonna fuck you up! Up, up, up!
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
Alright, so the body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Well, do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
What? Stand with it. Listen, do you know how that body got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Alright, where did you go?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay, about the dead body.
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him, if that's what you mean.
Alright, but have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Alright, what about this crime scene? You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
Might have questions later.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I'm not gonna ask him if he respects me, because I guess I can guess what the answer was. Just gonna leave.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, another autosave. Smells of spoiled meat and curdled dairy. Human being. Check out the tree. If I can get the body down. Kid's ladder is rickety. What's this on the ground? Are there footprints?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Do a visual calculus to try to get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
8 pairs of boots. If I can go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46.
I'm going to take notes on this just in case it comes in handy.
Two. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46.
Wait, which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
the same as the second one.
6.
I know they're different.
An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Some kind of weird detective superpowers, huh?
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Eight, and yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Okay.
How many?
Seems like a good clue. Glad I wrote that stuff down. But I found 8 distinct sets of footprints, Kim.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Yeah, the same guys were going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, there was a heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
So that's a possibility. Write that idea down. Good theory, Kim.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Could have been an extremely obese person.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
Ugh.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
My God, what was that?
Wind keeps changing. Are any of the prints deep enough in your opinion?
Well, yeah, if somebody was carrying them, that's a possibility.
Which ones? That's a 3. I think we're close to a conclusion here.
And then was carrying him
Possibly, yes.
All right. We also have a light step. It's the number 41 shoe.
A woman or a kid?
Could be. I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
Hello? Okay. Alexa, hang up.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Drummer. One of the people we're looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
I see.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Yikes. Looks like we've been through all the evidence here. Alright, and with that, I'm going to have to save my game and continue this later, because I got to go carry some stuff and some dinner going. So how do I save it, or is it just auto-save? Let's see. Escape, maybe? There we go. Save game. New save. Alright, so that was my first foray into Disco Elysium. Probably do some more episodes and save this stuff to YouTube later on. But thanks for joining and watching Run Like a Villain and Obsequious. Feel free to follow me on Twitch and check back again later. Have a good evening, everybody. Toodaloo.